Okay, hello everybody. This is Nina, and we're going to do a makeup tutorial. I don't know which direction of this video I'm gonna go for, but yeah, we're about to get into it. It's gonna turn out really cute, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first thing first, you need to start off with a bare face skin. So I have on no makeup. I just washed my face. I put on a serum and a hyaluronic acid. So I followed up with this, and then I went ahead and used my antioxidant facial serum from Trader Joe's. Those are pretty much my go-tos as far as skincare. After that, I'm gonna go in with my Supreme Hydrating Eye Cream, Trader Joe's as well. So you just need a little bit like that. And I always use my ring fingers to apply this lightly around the eye. And since it's getting colder, my skin is dry and going through its own thing. So the more hydration, the more better, at least for me. Need some lip balm for these dry lips. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna put my hairband on so I don't get makeup on my edges. Okay. Alrighty, so we got that on. Nextly, I'm gonna go in with my Estée Lauder Day Wear, and this is to add some more hydration to my skin. It is super dry, hyperpigmentation. And the technique I like to use when applying anything to my face is to warm it up. So you want to warm it up and press that into your skin. Okay, so now that we got that on, I always start with eyebrows, period, point blank. You can never go wrong with that. So let's see, for eyebrows today, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hill's Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony. And I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills 7B Angled Eyebrow Brush. So I always brush my hairs upward before I even do anything. This is to give me an outline of my natural brow hairs, and that's gonna help me go with what shape I want. And I always start in the middle, in the beginning of my brow line, and I work my way back. Very lightly, because you don't want this to come out too dark and too harsh. And for me, brows is the most important part. Because if my brows don't come out right, everything else will be thrown off. So I know they look crazy right now, but I am gonna go in with my concealer and clean them up and get them right. Okay, so for concealer, I'll be using my Tarte 47H Tan Deep Honey. And I'm gonna just clean up my brows with an angle brush. So I'm gonna just use this little angle brush, clean them up. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix these because this ain't it. There we go. Perfect. Onto the other side. Some days I really struggle with brows. And today is one of those days. I'm trying to get them how I like them. Okay, so this is how my brows look. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger to blend the excess concealer out. Okay, bam. Now I am going to go with, give me one moment while I grab my eyeshadow palette. Okay. So today, I want to go for something very neutral and sultry. So I am going to be using my See You Later by Violet Voss palette. Love these palettes. Look at those colors. And then my Tie Dye For You by Violet Voss palette. Like, let's get into it. So first and foremost, I'm gonna go in with this To Die For You, this brown one. No, I'm gonna start off with the air dry, and then I'm gonna go with that one. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the To Die For You, that brown, and I'm gonna do my corner. And just blend that all the way out. Okay. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I'm just going to wrap it on the areas where my foundation will go. And I'm going to let that set for a little bit, let it dry. Finish the eyes. Now I'm going to go in with this scrunch pattern. That's a really pretty one. And I'm gonna put that on my lid. Then I'm gonna go back in with To Die For That brown and go back in on my outer corner and bring that to the inner. And then go back in with scratch pattern and really press that in on my lid. Then I'm gonna go in on the See You Later palette with this Shoreline, and I'm just gonna blend that on top, at the very top. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. Then I'm gonna go back in with scrunch pattern and really just press that back on. And I'm not dragging it across my full lid. I'm just placing it halfway and then I'm stopping. Okay. So it's really just a back and forth with the transition and the colors. So I'm gonna go back in with To Die For and darken that one up. So it's just blending. Blending is the key here. It's a back and forth between blends and transitions. And then back with Shoreline to brighten it back up. Okay. Now I'm gonna just get a foundation brush and just wipe the excess of that eyeshadow of the fallout. Next, I am going to I'm looking for my eyeliner. I'm discombobulated, so I don't know where it is, but we'll come back to that. So next is onto the foundation. Oops. Before I do my foundation, I like to color correct my mouth right here because I have hyperpigmentation. It just has really gotten darker over the years. So first things first, we're gonna go in with some LA Girl Pro Concealer, color correcting, and then this is the color Orange Corrector GC990. So I like to put this around my mouth, the corners of my mouth. And a little under my chin, because this is where I get most of my dark hyperpigmentation, so I need to color correct that and lighten it up. Also, I have a few blemish scars here that will need to get lightened up as well. And I just need a very little. Okay. And I'm just gonna go in with a brush and blend that out. So I'm just using a brush to blend that out. And I know this looks crazy, but trust the process. And I'm very congested, so I sound a little nasally. So please excuse me. But at this point, I went ahead and color correct. Blend that out a little more. And just blend, blend, blend. Now we are going to go with our concealer, and again I'm using the Tarte Tan Honeydew to conceal my under eyes. My forehead area, my nose bridge, and then a little above my mouth and under here. Then I'm going to take I don't actually have a beauty blender on hand, so I'm just gonna improvise with one of these little sponge makeup sponges. I got these from Daiso for like $1.50 a whole bag, so I'm just gonna use one of these because I don't have a beauty blender on hand right now. You're just gonna blend this all the way out. Okay, so now that I blended all that out, oh excuse me, I am going to go back in with my concealer on my bridge because it did low-key fade away. And I'm just gonna blend that back out. I'm gonna let that go while I start to apply my foundation. And for my foundation, I will be using the Real Techniques 200 brush. I'll be using this for foundation. It's the Expert Face brush. As far as foundation today, I am going to be using the Double Wear by Estée Lauder in the color Rich Caramel 5W2. And I love this foundation because it is good coverage. It's very creamy. It's very lightweight. It's not super heavy. And it gets the job done. So I'm going to be using about that much. That's all you really need. Unless you want to go for more. And I'm just going to dot that on my face. And I love it because I love Estee Lauder. Like, the way it smells and the formula is definitely one of those top tiers. And then what I do with the rest, I just put that underneath because I do need to blend my neck area. And then I'm just going to go in and press. So you just want to go in with the brush and press it into your skin. And you can see you don't need much of this. And it smells amazing. So we're doing light glam today. I can see that that is the direction I am going. And a little does go a long way. So I don't think I need any more than this. Okay, on to contour. Oh shit. Okay, so for contour, I'm using the Deep Warm Ultra Beauty Moisturizing. This is a foundation stick, but I use this for contour. So I just do the contour my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and then my cheeks. And that's all I do for contour. I'm gonna take that foundation brush and brush up. Brushing upwards. And then I'm just pressing this. Since I'm not using my beauty blender, I can't really blend it. I'm just gonna press and press. perfect. And just keep blending. And get your neck. Don't forget your neck. Most importantly, because it needs to match your face. Okay, now on to the next step. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild 7743B Wet Shady Beaches bronzer on my cheek area. I can never open this. Okay. I'm just going to go in with a fluffy brush and brush upwards. Right on top of that contour. Alright, and next I'm gonna go in with concealer under my eyes just to really clean up any excess creasing a little bit above my cupid's bow and here under my chin, just to really highlight those main components for that super just crisp look, especially since we are contouring. Going with my brush and blend that out. Now for under eyes, I'm not gonna use the brush. No, actually for under eyes, I will use the brush. I was gonna use the sponge, but I think the brush will give it will press it really into the skin, considering I don't have my beauty blender on hand, only one of those sponges. And I'll just line up the eyeshadow to clean it up. And I am listening to some relaxation music in the back. This just calms me while I do my makeup. Or I play music and stuff. It depends on my mood. So I'm going back in with that brown because I kind of wiped it away with the concealer. So that's to die for. I'm just going to brush upward right on top of that concealer and blend it right out. And I love how this eyeshadow came out. It's very subtle, like glam, with the perfect just pop to it. Like, it's not too dramatic, but it's not too basic at the same time. Alrighty, next I'm gonna go in with my Bahama Mama bronzer. And again, right on top of that contour, brush upward. Okay. Now I'm looking for my highlighter palette that my nephew was playing with the other day. All my makeup is everywhere, by the way, so I don't even know where it is at the moment. Okay, whatever. We're gonna go on without it. And then, oh, I found it. It's right here. So at this point, we are going to set with the setting powder, and I'm using medium dark Studio Fix Perfecting Setting Powder by MAC. So I'm just gonna take some of that, and I'm gonna use that sponge, and I'm gonna use the opposite end, and I'm just gonna go right under my eye. Right above my forehead where I tend to get oily, to really set that. And then I'm gonna go right on the side of that contour lightly, because I don't want it to become ashy and look super casty. I hate when that happens. When you use a setting powder, it is very casty and it will leave you looking very ghost-like with like a casty, almost white finish. So I like to use something that will not make me look like a ghost. Okay, and then I'll just set my forehead on the sides of my nose and a little under my chin. Ooh. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit for about a few seconds. Okay, and then since I can't find my black eyeliner, let me see, do I have it? Oh, here it goes. Okay, I found it. So I'm gonna go in with my black brush black eyeliner by MAC, and I love it because it has a really nice tip to it. And I'm just going to do a wing. So I'm gonna start at the outer corner of my eye. And I think the wing is like my favorite part. I like this eyeliner because it's like super jet black. And I love that when I'm doing my eyeliner. Okay, so wing came out good. Not too bad. I just really like for that wing to be very precise and very cut. Alrighty, let's wipe this setting powder off. And then I'm gonna go in with my MAC pressed powder. It faded. I don't even know what color this is, but everybody knows. You all own one of these. And I'm just gonna brush that in because to really just lock in that setting powder, just gonna go in and make sure that's all set. And I'm really liking how this has came out. Looks great. I love it. Now I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. I'm using the Milani Rose Glow Stellar Lights palette. And I'm gonna go for this gold bronzer. This gold highlighter. This color is Golden Quartz. Taking my fan brush. So I'm gonna do my Cupid's bow. The top of my nose. The side of my cheek. And just look at that glow, like popping. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my, let's see. Next step is going to be, I don't know where my lipstick is. I don't know where that one is. Okay, so I have to improvise because the lip I wanted to use is not here. Okay, I'll be more prepared next time and have everything together because I'm always moving things and putting things in my purse and not taking them out. So that's fine. For this lip though, I want to keep it just a simple gloss because I do not want anything too dramatic. So I'm going to go in with my Pagoda MAC lip gloss. And let me see. I wish I had my lipstick to go with this, but I don't, so I'm just gonna improvise. I'm just gonna go with my Pagoda MAC lip gloss. Oh yeah, that's perfect. It gives it that nice, oh yeah, this is better than the lip gloss, the lipstick that I was gonna do. Nice pink, almost sheer finish. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay. And next is eyelashes. So I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Bang 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 mascara. And I love this mascara, by the way. It always really just enhances my natural eyelashes. Very good formula. So I want to put on one nice coat of this. And it really just does enhance your eyelashes. But you know, we gotta throw some lashes on because that's just our business, you know? So for lashes, I'm just gonna go with what I got right here. Some 3D lashes. I got these off Amazon, so you can order these off Amazon for about $8. And the glue that I always use is the Salon Pro hair glue. I've been using that for years. I know some people like to use eyelash glue. Eyelash glue doesn't work for me, so I'm gonna go with what works for me. I need a Q-tip, but I'm feeling this makeup look. You guys let me know, are you feeling the look? Okay, so let's see. And I felt like for this makeup tutorial, since it was my first video, I was very all over the place, but I'm gonna get better. I promise to get better for you guys. And this is just part one of my makeup tutorial journey, so I will improve as I continue to make content for you guys and as I start to get more comfortable with doing videos, because I've never actually recorded myself doing makeup. So this is just something I'm trying out and seeing how it goes. So I just put some glue on with a Q-tip, and then I just brushed it on the strip. So you just put a little bit, not too much, because this glue is really tacky once it dries. So once it dries, it will kind of harden up, and you don't want that. You don't want your glue to be super clumpy and almost like crusty. You don't want that at all. So you're just gonna let this dry for about 20 more seconds. But I'm feeling the look, like the eyeshadow, the foundation, it just, the lip gloss, like, let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's put these lashes on. Ooh, honey. Let me make sure it's on all the way. And then when my eye starts feeling like it's gonna water, which it always seems to do, I just take a little Q-tip. Oh, I love Hello Kitty. So it's Kitty Gang over here. I take a Q-tip and I kind of just, I guess you can say, stop the tear duct from releasing any water, so it won't mess up my under eye concealer, because that's happened to me so many times. Like, you go to put the eyelashes on and you know, it just, your eyes just start tearing up, and next thing you know, your whole concealer is messed up. And then I have a tendency for trying to go back in and put some more foundation or anything of that, and it just looks crazy, because once you already put that setting powder under your eyes, any foundation or concealer that you prior put and set, once you put that setting powder on there, it really is just going to do what it says, and that is set. And once you try to go back on top of that and apply more of a liquid, it's really just gonna cake up. It's gonna look very crunchy and crusty, and your under eye lines will show more. But look at the difference. Just mascara versus a little eyelash. And look at these eyelashes. I got these off Amazon. Like, honey, get into it. Get into it. Okay. So we're focusing on putting our other lash on. And I always use tweezers, because I never, this eye and this glue, oh my God. See, this is exactly what I meant. It just, now it's gonna look crazy. Oh, well, I can't do nothing about it right now, because, let me try to, I hope I don't look crazy, because it's already starting to make me look crazy. Okay, but I always use tweezers, because I've never been able to put my lashes on with just my hands. I've always had to have 2 pairs of tweezers. I got these tweezers from Target. I ordered them online. Hold on, this is, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Is this even on all the way? Yeah, so it kind of messed it up, and I hate when that happens because it's so noticeable and it just looks so dumb. But we're gonna, oh, I got glue right here. Okay, let's just finish and then we'll figure that out at the end. Okay. But yeah, I've always had to use 2 pairs of tweezers to put my lashes on, but that's my business. Oh, honey, these lashes. I gotta go back and order me another pack of these because this was my last pair in the box. But I love these lashes. They're super comfortable, very breathable. Your eyes won't feel super way down. And the band is very flexible. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So then I just press them down with my tweezers right on that lash line to make sure they where they need to be. Okay. Now let's get that Q-tip and clean this up. Yeah, so like I said, unfortunately, it just has to come out like this because if I try to put anything back underneath to clean it up, which it doesn't look too bad, but I definitely can notice it. And I think you can see it on the camera right there. It kind of smeared off from the water, but I'm loving this look, honey. Let me know, like, comment, and subscribe if you feeling this look. Like, lashes, period. Eyeshadow is just very blended, very subtle. Let's make sure these lashes is on, so not always pinch it. I always pinch it with the mascara to make sure they're where they need to be. Okay, this lash gotta come off and we gotta do that one again. I don't think I put enough glue. Sometimes that happens. We just gotta put it back on. No worries. It was mainly in the front, so I'm gonna make sure I add some more glue. But honey, these lashes are giving me life. I'm feeling the look, y'all. I can't wait to just, man. And I think that was a good choice with the pagoda lip because it really just gave me, with the eyeshadow and the light glam with the lashes, it really just gave me like a subtle little gloss. It wasn't too much. Excuse me. I always itch like right by my nose. And I try to make it go away without wiping my nose because that's going to wipe my makeup off. I'm very clumsy. I always drop everything. And when I do my makeup, is it just me, or do you guys just have a whole bunch of makeup just laying out? Because I don't clean as I go. I really just make a mess. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not cleaning this up. Not right now. Oh, honey, get into it. Get into it. Ooh, baby. Period. Let's go back in with some more Pick Out the lip gloss. I really love MAC. MAC, if you watching this, you know what to do. Say your girl sponsorship. Look how it just glides on. And it's just the perfect pink. Like, literally. Okay, let me close this eyelash glue up. So, once I'm done and everything looks good, I call this part the finaling touches. So, let that dry. See it happen here too. My eyes are just always like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with just a spoolie from my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, and I'm gonna just go in and kind of fix up my brows, like right here, and line it up. I'm gonna use my spoolie and just brush out my brows. I always like to do subtle strokes going upwards when I'm in the front of my brow, because I really like my brows to look like it has the hair, the hair look, and I like to just leave them in the middle. I don't like harsh eyebrows in the middle. I like them to fade and kind of get darker towards the end. Again, that is just my preference. You don't have to like your eyebrows like that, but that's how I like mine, and that is what works for me. Okay, now it looks like I'm pretty much good. Lashes is on. Everything looks legit. Now this is the finaling touches of my makeup tutorial. I always like to do a beauty mark. And I've always been doing this since I was little. I don't know if it's because, to me, beauty marks just, ooh, I went too much on that one. I don't know if it's because beauty marks just seem very, it adds more beauty to me, but, and then just with the eyeshadow, just really give it the finishing touches that it needs. And then lastly, I'm gonna go back in with my mascara by Benefit Bang Bang, and I'm gonna do my under eye lashes. And I'm doing this look to really make the eyes pop and give it that more dramatic look. Ooh, child. Get into it. Okay, so we've reached the end of the tutorial. So at this point, you just need a setting spray. And I was gonna go with my so it's fine. I'm just gonna go in with my Urban Decay All Night Protection. Best makeup spray that you can never go wrong. So you want to hold it a little bit away. And let that dry. Let it really sit into your skin. So in the meantime, I'm gonna take my band off. And ooh, this is perfect. It's giving what needs to be gave, okay? And that's period. I'm gonna change my outfit. I'm gonna put something really nice on. So lastly, for me, would really just be to get these little baby hairs intact, because that kind of made them look a little frizzy. And we just want everything to pull together very nicely. But if you're feeling this look, like, honey child, ooh, I just dropped my edge control. Yeah, I got a lot to clean up after this. So yes, this is the finishing look, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to like and comment if you want to see more videos like this. And I will leave descriptions in the link on everything that I used. And follow my Instagram, Nina's House of Beauty. That's where I will post more content, pictures. I always post my skincare regimens, face masks. I have my facial steamer in the back. I do facials, so it will just keep you updated with me. Thank you guys for watching, and take care.